fucking orange juice. I got Final Fantasy X-2 booted up for one of its trailers I don't give a fuck about. And it's 2005. It's 2005, so here we go. Grab your fucking popcorn, baby. Oh, I'm fucking pumped. I hope they don't announce shit.
About expanding what we do.
Ooh.
The value advantage clearly remains with Nintendo.
Bro, they got the DJ and they're sampling Reggie.
All about the game. All about you.
Thank you, Last Pork Chop. I appreciate it.
Actions speak louder than words.
My name is Reggie. I'm about kicking ass. I'm about taking names. And we're about making games. My name is Reggie.
And my name is Iwata. I'm about making games. And I'm about playing games. Last night, I played Super Smash Brothers.
He always name
That's
drops
my
Smash.
game.
Iwata may be the sweatiest player of all time, and we just didn't know it.
Playing games. Last night, I played Super Smash Brothers.
He was literally grinding Melee before this direct, or before this presentation. Thank you, 24K. I appreciate it.
That's my game. I kicked some you know what. And I took his name. His name was Reggie.
Oh, he cooked Reggie in Smash? Get fucked.
As Nintendo president, I'm also all about asking questions. So, Reggie, I have a question for you. Who's your daddy?
Oh, shit. React. Oh, shit. Oh my god, it's Metroid. Control. What'd it say? Possess? Zaibatsu, yeah, I got one ETB. One of the Pokemon Center ETBs. I didn't get anything else, though. I tried to actually re-queue and get a second ETB, but I didn't get in, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. But I also got literally 4 Pokemon Center ETBs and 3 booster boxes of Journey Together coming this week, so I'll take my W's where I can. Thank you, B-Drums. Yeah, crazy shit. Crazy shit. Yo, animal fuckers? I guess this is all games that are already out. Feel? Huh. Yo, Mario Kart DS? Yeah, Tane, it's my birthday, or yeah, it's the last half hour of my birthday. You missed out on some birthday viewer battles. Yo, beautiful man? I forgot what that game is called. Yo, Joe Madden? I'm sure there's no CTE. I'm sure everybody in this game has healthy brains in 2025. This game looks like shit. Bro, 2005 era just slideshow shit text? Such a vibe. Thanks, CS. Hi, Reggie.
Good morning and welcome as we at Nintendo continue to explore the future of video games. Today, that journey includes details on a new form of gameplay on Nintendo DS. The first meaningful information about Nintendo Revolution and the latest incarnation of a legend.
I can't wait for the Nintendo Revolution, guys. I'm going to assume the Nintendo Revolution is going to be an incredible console that's so much more powerful than the GameCube.
I think you know which legend I'm talking about. Now, I know many of you today walked in with numbers already swimming in your heads. 360, 16 by 9, 1080, 8.2 gigahertz. Well, we'd like to add one more number to the mix.
What number?
And that number is 2.
Oh my God. Oh no. Two towers? What is it? Oh
That's
shit.
the number of games Nintendo has sold since we entered this business 20 years ago. Some people might call that a great run. I'm here today to tell you we call it a great beginning. Because if you're ready to move beyond pure numbers to a place where your right brain can envision the best in innovation and the best in gameplay improvement, well, you've come to the right place. What we've got for you today are previews of game experiences which represent both the highest quality and the most diverse catalog in our history. The key here are 2 little words. The word or, the word and.
Oh crap.
Nintendo is not an or company with games devoted just to this group or that group. We're an and company. Games for this group and that group.
Just
and for
depant
groups
yourself,
that don't
Reggie.
even call themselves gamers yet. For 2 decades, our mission has been not to just play the game, but to change the game. The NES changed the game. Game Boy changed the game. Donkey Kong Country changed the game.
Yo, Donkey Kong Country
Super Mario
mentioned,
64
bro.
changed the game. And Nintendo DS changed the game. And more extraordinary change is on the way.
Really?
Nintendo occupies a unique position in our industry. We are one of the top 2 game system manufacturers in the world. And one of the top 2 game publishers in the world. As a result, we look at gaming from 2 different perspectives at the same time. As game creators, we can't complain that they aren't giving us enough technology to work with. As manufacturers, we can't argue that they aren't creating games that optimize our technology. They are us. So let me clarify this for
You're losing me a little bit, Reggie.
Internally, Nintendo remains first and foremost a content company. We exist for the love of the game. We're about the levels, the characters, the interface, about the entertainment. We're about reaching what's known.
What are you talking about, Martin? Today is those days.
This is the place where the right brain goes to play.
The right brain?
Today, you'll see a new game dimension on Nintendo DS. Today, you'll begin to understand how our revolution is preparing to storm the...
Man, I always thought it was such a neat title, calling it the Revolution, but then they went and called it the Wii, and it was literally all downhill from there. And then Grandma got involved.
Gates. But most of all, what you'll see today are the first steps in delivering our next billion games.
1 billion? You're hot, Reggie?
For 16 years, Nintendo has owned the portable game space. We created it, and we're not moving out. Let me begin by putting a couple things in perspective.
That bitch is playing fucking Mario Kart. No, that bitch is playing Minish Cap while driving.
Is the PS2 with just over 28 million units.
Bro, he
sold in
name dropped the
America.
PS2?
But guess what? They've got company. Game Boy Advance has also sold more than 28 million units in America, even though it launched 8 full months after the PS2.
Bro,
Consider
you get
this.
canceled for shit like
Both
that
the
today.
Nintendo DS and Sony PSP made their worldwide debuts.
Bro, don't
just
talk
before
about
the
their
holidays last
portables.
year.
Oh my goodness.
To date, global sell-through for Nintendo DS stands at over 5 million, or more than twice the level for the PSP. Now,
Oh no, not
I know what some
twice.
of you are thinking, well, the PSP hasn't arrived in Europe yet. So we got there when we said we would, and they didn't. You know what? That's Sony's issue, not my problem.
Oh shit. Bro, what the fuck?
And now that DS owners have explored PictoChat, played the Metroid
He's
Prime
flexing PictoChat on Sony's dead ass in Europe. He might as well just said something mean about Japanese folks.
Hack in and seen what all their GBA games look like on the DS, software sales are skyrocketing. Monthly tie ratios were up to 4-to-1 in March. Better
Oh
than twice
shit, the
what
charts?
the PSP's is. Finally, let's put all combined sales for all currently available portables up on the screen. Lifetime sales of GBA and DS versus everybody else.
Oh my
This is
god.
what the market looks like right
Don't show me the pie chart.
now. All in all, I call this a pretty picture. So enough numbers. Let's move over to your right brains, way over into your right brains, to talk about an application for Nintendo DS.
Well,
that
Tane,
doesn't just
the
create-
PSP to me was kind of like, it was interesting because you could just play, it was like PS2 games got a PSP version. So you kind of play PS2 games on a PSP. Sure, I agree. And it was cool, but like, there was not really any, like, other than like Crisis Core, what is it? Dissidia, like a couple other things, like, I don't know, it kind of fell off. Everybody, literally 100% of the people I know use their PSP for porn after about a year and a half. Porn station.
its own genre. In fact, it may not technically be a game at all, because electroplankton should more accurately be considered a creative tool, something that not everybody will understand, but many who do are mesmerized. They can't put it down, because for them, creating is at least as much fun as competing. It's an excellent example of new kinds of software that reach out and attract people who don't even consider themselves gamers yet. To show its potential, we took electroplankton to David Hollins, a man who's raised the job of DJ into an art form, who's the musical director of the award-winning De La Guardia phenomenon off-Broadway, and who's taken his sound from the Indiana farm fields to London, Barcelona, and Moscow.
My name's David Hollins. I live in New York City. I'm a DJ here. I think I've got the best job in the world. I get to go to all the great parties, play music for people. Although most of my gigs are probably here in the U.S., I do a lot of international
What the
traveling.
fuck are they talking
I wasn't
about?
paid for anything. I've been gaming since, I think, the beginning. I'm probably 6 or 7 years old. We got our first little home unit with like Pong and stuff. And now, Nintendo has this electroplankton game. It's not a goal-oriented game where you have to go do something.
Is he
It's
gonna
a
be
more
electro-
interactive
using
environment using
electroplankton
device
in the
where you
claws?
manipulate these bioluminescent fish underwater, and they had behavior patterns that I could control, and depending on what I told them to do, they would make sound back to me. One of the great things that I've found about working with electroplankton in the studio is the sounds are fantastic. There's a rich palette of sounds. They've got really nice bass sounds, high clicking sounds, which are great.
Oh my
for
god,
percussion.
he's straight up
And,
DJing with
The
electroplankton.
overall just warmness of some of the pianos and the other synth sounds in there were fantastic for implementing into my studio environment. And I was able to make the track completely with just the sounds from the unit. I didn't have to add anything else. This entire experience has been just fantastic. I was thinking in my head, what am I going to do to make a song for a video game? But this isn't it at all. I'm making a song from a video game. I'm having this device give me sounds and just letting that and those sounds take me where I want to go musically. And I mean,
I think
Sakurai
Sakurai was getting crunk at the club, like grinding on people.
Well, in fact, David liked this so much that he decided to show off his final product in person. Please welcome David Hollins.
Hey, Reggie. What's up?
What's up, Reggie?
I love that move.
Let's go, white people.
So, David, I understand you brought something to share with us. What have you got?
I did. When Nintendo asked me to make some music for this, I thought I'd be taking some of my music or tracks and putting on some sounds from the Electroplankton game. But once I got inside, I found the sounds were amazing, they were warm, and I was able to compose the entire tracks using just the sounds from the unit.
Well, that's great. Well, why don't you play it for us?
All right.
Oh, shit.
Let's see what we've got.
Oh, shit. Yo, 2 DSs and a mixer. Oh, shit. I'm gonna get crunk in the club to this shit. I'm gonna grind on some man's cock. I'm sorry, guys. That was too much. You can't even see with the glare. You know what he's thinking? You know what he's thinking right now? Because he can't see because with the flashing lights. He's probably like, this fucking console sucks. It needs a backlight. What's up, Gigundan? The cameraman. I can't believe he's finging 2 DS consoles.
Thanks a lot, Reggie. Keep working on those moves.
Was Reggie grinding?
Thanks, David.
Can you whine, Reggie?
Well, we know more creativity means more fun. We also know more people means more fun, especially if you're connecting them around the world. It's no secret that we didn't invent the concept of online gaming, but we do intend to reinvent it. This is the year that Nintendo players begin connecting with each other in a new way through Wi-Fi internet.
Oh my God.
We recently announced our first Western partner in creating a groundbreaking infrastructure called Nintendo Wi-Fi Connection. That partner is GameSpy, the global leader in connecting online players at a distance. Finding rivals with Nintendo Wi-Fi Connection occurs on 2 distinct levels. If you choose, you will find only the friend or friends you want to compete with. This level may be most appropriate for certain kinds of games and certain kinds of players. The second will offer links to similarly skilled unknown opponents. This dual connection system also represents the first foray by GameSpy marrying a portable game system with hotspots around the world. Now, just as important as the technology is the interface. This will be as simple and intuitive as every other aspect of DS play. And the payoff will be considerable. Where current online game services now see a small fraction of owners sticking with online play, we expect the participation rate for Nintendo DS to reflect a clear majority of owners. In fact, we see no reason why that participation rate can't reach as high as 90%. Here's why. Our wireless solution tackles 3 of the main challenges which so far have prevented meaningful expansion of console online play. Obviously, a broadband line is not required, and we're making access even more appealing because we're not assessing an additional charge to make our wireless connection. That means free outside the house via hotspots and free inside the house through your existing wireless router or USB connection. Second, users won't face monthly gameplay bills. As far as Nintendo is concerned, they won't face any added charges at all to play first-party games wirelessly.
Wow. That's crazy. It sounds like it works really well, too. Especially the USB
Finally,
dongle
we're
part.
working to overcome the overly macho nature of the current online console game world, where a handful of the high testosterone crowd fight for supremacy while the mass of casual game players stay away. You see, it's about control, ease, and entertainment.
Why do you say mass
And we envision
testosterone?
using your DS to turn the key for full Mario Kart action, racing against multiple opponents, all located on different continents, while sitting on your lunch break or waiting for your plane to board. We will make Wi-Fi internet play as welcoming as sitting around the living room with a bunch of your friends. And this is a comfortable proposition for developers as well. Around the world, 25 independent publishers are
From
already at
Software?
work on DS Wi-Fi games, including Activision, Bandai, Capcom, Electronic Arts, Konami, Namco, Sega, THQ, Ubisoft, Vivendi, and Square Enix. Let me finish with something more specific.
From Software? What were they
intend
doing
for
there?
you to be playing Mario Kart DS and Animal Crossing DS, both by DS Wireless Internet and both by the end of this year.
Whoa. I gotta get me one of those.
Now, one more powerful franchise is in the mix. By year-end, Grinders will also be playing the first combination LAN Wi-Fi Tony Hawk game, custom designed by Activision for DS. Its online community allows players to form their own skate crews, and a touchscreen makes tricks easier for everyone. And for those who can't wait that long, you'll test drive Mario Kart DS on Wi-Fi internet tomorrow on the show floor.
Wow. I can't believe we're going to be able to play over the internet.
Now, before we move beyond the portable space, I want to talk about 2 more examples of how we're using portable gaming to expand the total universe of game players. The first is Mr. Miyamoto's latest pet project, Nintendogs.
Oh, shit.
And
I
it's
love
taught the
Wi-Fi.
Japanese game world to
I love
sit up
Wi-Fi.
and take notice. It received a rare perfect score from Famitsu, and it's being overwhelmingly voted
Bro,
best in
there's so
show
much
by
Famitsu
Japanese
and name
gamers.
dropping
It
and
remains
Sony.
the top-selling game franchise in Japan, with more than 400,000 copies having sold through in less than a month's time. And as always the case, hit software sells hardware, and this case is no different. The launch of Nintendogs was responsible for making Nintendo DS
Alex,
the
I opened
best-selling game
40
system
prismatic
in
packs
Japan.
today and got
In
2
fact,
Master Balls.
selling more
and
than
shit
3
logs.
times the rate of the PSP. Yes, those cute puppy faces have the game blogs panting and slobbering. But behind
Bro,
those
this game
looks
is too
lies the
sweaty
heart
for
of
me.
A very sophisticated piece of design. We thought maybe an outside perspective would help illustrate. So we've given
Just
an
a couple
advanced
Master
copy
Balls
of
is
the
all I
US
got
version
to
to
show
Tina
for it.
Wood,
They were
host of
loose packs, too,
GTV.com,
which kind of
the hit
sucks,
interactive
but,
show
you know, it
on
was a birthday
G4
gift, right? I can't,
Video Game
you know,
TV.
I can't
And
complain.
she joins us here today to help put her puppy through its paces. So please welcome Tina Wood.
Oh my God, Tina Wood.
This is so exciting, Reggie. I'm so excited to play Nintendogs today. I have really been training my dog really hard for the last couple of days, and I'm so curious to see how she's going to do this morning.
Well, that's great. Let's see what she's going to do.
All right, let's wake this puppy up. Let's go. Here we go.
Wake this puppy up.
All right. Now, the first thing you have to do in Nintendogs is go to the kennel and pick out your dog. So I picked out a pug. She's a girl. I named her Mia. I want to introduce you guys to Mia. And you let me know how cute that you think she is, because I think she's adorable. Oh, there you are, girl. Oh, playing fun for the
I'm always jealous about their
Come here,
capture
girl.
card hookup. I
Come here,
want
Mia.
that.
Hi. Oh, good morning.
Yo, look at the
Good
graphics.
morning, Mia.
Look
Now,
at the
first thing you
bottom
wanna do
screen
before you start training
graphics.
Your dog is show it a little bit of love, right? Okay, can you say hi? Say hi. Good girl. That's my girl.
She was sweating for a second.
Yes. Lay down.
Dead ass 24K?
Oh, good girl, Mia. Now, these tricks are fine, but what's great about this is that you can actually name the tricks anything you want. So I thought I'd have a little bit of fun. New Zelda. No, I know you haven't seen the new trailer. New Zelda. New Zelda. New Zelda. All right, let's try this. Every dog has a nemesis. Let's try this one. Come here, Mia. Come here. I know. They're going to write really nice things about you. She's mad that Link's been getting all the attention. I know. Come here. Come here. Ready? Here we go. Let's try this one. Ganon. Ganon. You get him, Mia. You get him. Good girl. Very good. All right, well, after you train your dog, you got to have a little bit of fun with her as well, right? So Nintendo was kind enough to loan me a little Mario Kart. And I'm going to actually get to control it with my A button. So let's have a little bit of fun with Mia. Hey, girl.
That
Woo,
living
come
room
on.
scares me.
Oh, do you guys recognize that music?
Good point,
There-
suck
oh,
my
don't be
oil.
scared.
You fucking, you stole the copy,
Awesome.
didn't you,
All right,
24K?
well, I'm hoping Mia's going to score a little bit later on, so I'm actually going to give her a bath, let her smell really nice. Go into my supplies, go into my care section, and I actually spent some good money on some good shampoo. So we're going to actually make Mia smell real good right about now. I know, it's a little bit embarrassing. You're really naked right now. Oh, there you go, girl. Get those suds on there. Oh, she loves that. Now we're going to rinse her off. Come here, girl. Good job, Mia. You're doing great. You're doing great. All right. So now
I hope
we're
they
back
put
in
Smash
Pokemon.
on the
One of the
DS.
most innovative aspects of Nintendo
That's what I
is
want.
the bark mode. Now this mode uses wireless technology to search for another dog that Mia can play with. So let's see how this works. We're going to actually go to our link. And it says, do I want to search for a friend for Mia to play with? Absolutely. Mia's a little flirt, but I taught her well. Here we go. Would you like to have Mia bring one of your supplies? Absolutely not. I worked very hard to get Mia's supplies. We're not going to give any of those up just yet. Do you want to turn the DS wireless function on and search for a link partner? Yes, I do. Now I'm actually going to shut this, and hopefully we're going to hear a bark. Maybe somebody out there brought Nintendogs with them. And if they did, what we're going to do is Mia and that other dog are actually going to converse and get an opportunity to play with each other. That's the bark. So somebody wants to join Mia. Let's see who it is. It looks like Mia has found somebody. Let's see. I'm sure one of you fine journalists brought your Nintendo DS. Bill's dog Mario has come to play. Oh. And also says I've received a voice message from Bill. So Bill actually sent me a gift. Let's listen.
Oh God, this is scary.
Tina, do you want to play?
It said, Tina, would you like to play? I would
Like-
absolutely love to
Tina,
play.
do you want to play?
Think about the voice messages that could be sent to you via your Nintendo DS. Literally, Osama bin Laden could have planned everything through Nintendo DS voice files.
My one question is, who would have a puppy with a Mario hat on? Woo!
Tina, I want to know how do you like my Nintendogs?
Mr. Miyamoto, I am a huge fan of your Nintendogs. I hope you're not mad that I was showing it off, but Reggie actually made me do it, so.
No, it's alright. Even serious gamers should have fun with their puppies.
Absolutely.
Right now, my Shiba Mario is teaching your pug Mia some new tricks.
I see that. She's doing very, very well, actually.
She's quite happy.
Well, Mr. Miyamoto, I think our dogs have become very good friends. And this has been, oh, look at the handstand.
Oh, he's very good at
Yeah,
handstand.
don't worry, Mia. Look at Mia can't do it quite yet. But this has really been a blast. I really appreciate it.
Oh.
They're good friends. Some books. I did not teach her that, by the way. I just want you to know. So.
You probably don't know all the software.
No, I don't.
yet,
I've
do
only had the game for a couple of days, so I'm working on it.
Well, would you like me to show you a few more tricks?
Yeah, that would be great. I appreciate
Okay.
it.
Then please follow me.
Okay.
Backstage.
Oh, okay.
Right?
No problem. Mr. Miyamoto! Woo!
Yo, Miyamoto got game.
Thank you, Mr. Miyamoto, and thank you, Tina. Now, I said we had 2 more examples of the future of portable gaming for you today.
Oh, here it comes. Here comes Smash.
Now, I know you haven't seen this.
Oh shit, he got a gun. Where's Smash?
It's Game Boy Micro.
He brought out a big shit log. A tiny shit log. And the whole crowd was like, what the fuck is that?
Game Boy Micro. Just a hair bigger and about 2/3 the weight of an iPod mini. But this little package plays every Game Boy Advance game you own.
I actually
It's not
wanted
new
one of these.
technology, but it is a brand new look. A new look in the sense that it has the best and brightest screen we've ever put in a handheld. A new look in the sense that no matter how tight your jeans, it'll still fit in your pocket.
Bro, losing this must
And a
tilt
new
you like
look in
crazy.
The fact that you can customize it in any way you want with a wide
Can somebody
array
do an
of face
eBay
parts.
check for
When
me?
it
I'm
comes to
curious as to how
market,
much these go for.
This fall, Micro represents yet another morphing of the Game Boy brand, this time to the image-conscious consumer. It's not a successor to Game Boy Advance or Nintendo DS, but rather a further extension of portable play. If competitors don't like our 2-to-1 advantage, dominating market share with both SP and DS, well, I've got bad news, because we just made it 2.5-to-1. Micro means a new way to play Game Boy. Wi-Fi internet means a new way to play DS.
It's a very
So
interesting
each-
dynamic because, like, if you think about like the design choices in the mid 2000s, what am I talking about? That's today, right? Like generally, we aimed for smaller and sleeker cell phones. The smaller Nokia phone people liked. There was that really small flip phone that people got horny over. Game Boy Micro. There was a PSP that was smaller with a sliding screen. But now it feels like everything kind of just wants to be we want everything to be bigger. You know, maybe we're just becoming more gluttonous as a society.
Part, we remain a content company. What's most important are the new games available.
Bro, we've been
available to
watching for
play
like
on your
half an
Nintendo
hour, it feels
handhelds.
like,
New games
with
just like
zero games that matter. Oh, I spoke too soon. Yo, peek, 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 peek. What the fuck? Hey, the kidney stones. Screwbreaker? What the hell is Screwbreaker? Oh, it's lit. Oh my god, it keeps going. Mega Man Battle Network 5? What the fuck? Battle Network mentioned. That was the tag team one, which is interesting. Yo, Phoenix Wright? Oh, shit. God damn, this is non-stop. Bro, they took this long? And they're gonna just do this now? Is this how they announce games in 2005? Yo, Trauma Center Under the Knife is actually insane. Yo, Beautiful Joe DS.
We gave you DS, a new Game Boy, and new games to play on them.
Yeah.
And now you say you want a revolution.
It's on my bed.
Well,
Oh my god.
we've got one.
What the fuck? Guys, look, find the USB ports. See if it has an Ethernet adapter. Where's the controller?
This is a Nintendo Revolution prototype we have with us for meetings this week in Los Angeles. Clearly, Revolution is by far the smallest console we've ever manufactured.
That scares me, the fact that it's so small.
In its final form, it will be even smaller than this, about the size of 3 standard DVD cases stacked together. It will play either horizontally or vertically. These are the prototype colors we are thinking about.
Did they ever release the
We
black
haven't
console?
decided yet on a final choice. Maybe you and your readers
They
would
did?
like to let us know what you think. Revolution games will play on 12-centimeter optical discs. These games, along with all GameCube software, will play through the same self-loading media drive. Owners can also choose a small internal attachment to play movies and other DVD content. The system will contain 512 megabytes of onboard flash memory, as well as the option to add SD memory cards. We will also be incorporating our own digital rights management software to deter sharing of intellectual property. Beyond this, I want to be specific about the technology inside the housing. So I hope you let me create some elements of mystery to my further remarks today. Maybe we can look at this as a form of puzzle game. First, let me assure you, there is no mystery to the development of our core technology. When you turn on Revolution and see the graphics, you will say, wow.
Wow.
Our partners, IBM and ATI, are working with us to assure this. But the advances in our technology will also relate to areas that have no direct bearing on gameplay. I know, this is one of those mysterious comments. Our competitors have taken time and detail the power of their core processor and their on-screen displays. Let me try to suggest the added benefits of our technical approach with Revolution. Every home game machine in history has married a controller to a console and a console to a TV. In the next generation, the addition of the internet will be important to all consoles and particularly important to Nintendo. Wi-Fi capability will be built into every Nintendo Revolution. How these four elements, controller, console, TV, and internet, interact with each other forms a central difference in Revolution design. Our goal in customizing these connections is to develop a device which is functional and appealing to every member of a household, whether they consider themselves gamers or not. It is right for everyone. I can confirm that all controllers for Revolution will be wireless using Broadcom technology. The controllers will also be very unique in ways we will share with you later.
Where are the
But I will
games?
tell you, we are already working on several Wi-Fi titles, each starring one of our key franchise characters. 1 or 2 Wi-Fi games will be ready for launch. And I am pushing our teams to make sure Smash Brothers is one of them.
Yay! Yay, we're getting a new
That way-
Smash!
No matter where Reggie is, I can always beat him. In fact, it is the game experience that will most separate Revolution from its competitors.
It has to be the best
So
Smash
let me
ever.
talk about other games for a few minutes. Of course, we all love what Mr. Miyamoto has created over the years. But for Revolution, he is challenging his team to create something brand new. His newest creation is set to debut with Revolution. What is that? I'm sorry, but Mr. Miyamoto is keeping quiet for now. Of course, it would be foolish to ignore the franchise we've already created, the best group of game stars in history. So you will certainly be seeing them on Revolution. Next generation versions of Mario and Zelda are already underway.
Oh shit.
We also have a big plan for Metroid in our Revolution, a franchise that has evolved constantly with each appearance. And with Revolution,
New
some
Metroid
will
Prime.
take you places you've never gone before.
Prime 3 when? Prime 3
The
when?
key here is not what you are playing, but how you will be playing. We expect that, much like Nintendox and Electroplankton, Revolution will act to create entirely new genres to expand the definition of video game. To help us, key second-party developers who have being so important to game creation for Nintendo GameCube, will provide exclusive content for Revolution. We expect strong third-party support in both hemispheres because we believe they will appreciate our creative approach. For example, Square Enix is already working on a Wi-Fi enabled version of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles for Revolution.
Yeah, Guts, I like me my OJ.
On one hand, Revolution is the perfect home for video game masterpieces. Games that look beautiful, games that play flawlessly, masterpieces that connect you to the game story like no system before. But not everyone sets out to create an expensive, time-consuming masterpiece. And here, Revolution also earned its name. We are convinced game creation on Revolution can be the most developer-friendly, simpler, faster, and less expensive than any other new system. In this next generation, development cost will commonly move well into 8 figures. Developers will become more endangered. For them, we offer a solution to help maximize creative freedom while controlling development investments. This is a console where the big idea can prevail over big budgets. Finally, I'd like to give you one full answer to a piece of the Revolution puzzle I have talked about previously, backward compatibility.
Ooh.
As I said, the disk drive will accept GameCube games, but we are redefining the term backward compatibility. That's because we have designed Revolution to be a virtual console capable of downloading 20 years of Nintendo content.
Wow. That's like all of Nintendo. That's like every game ever made.
You will be able to purchase great games originally created for NES, Super NES, and Nintendo 64. It is accurate to say that Nintendo Revolution is technically capable of playing virtually every Nintendo console game ever created. The idea of a single device transporting us back to the first Excitebike, Earthbound, or Punch-Out should make us all feel young again. At least for a while. In the end, Nintendo Revolution shares a common vision with one we outlined for Nintendo DS last year. The machine is just a tool. The experience comes from the software. So let me conclude with one more hint. Those of you who consider the possibilities of combining embedded content with an internet connection and a wireless connection and our flash memory may begin to make educated
Shut up,
guesses
Debo.
on what game experience we
Why
might
not
be
under?
constructing.
Yeah, that shit's fucking
When it
crazy. I can't
arrives
believe
next
that.
year, we intend
Fucking
for Revolution
wild.
to fully serve the core gamers with new titles that fully meet their requirements. We will attract casual gamers better than anyone using consumer-friendly content, control, and interface. And we will even draw non-gamers to our Revolution, showing them how much fun there is in what we all do for a living.
Hi, Payphone.
We call this all-access gaming. In short, more games, more players, more opportunities for developers, and more imagination.
Yeah,
in
Wingman, he
defining
died this
what
morning.
a video
Fucking
game
crazy
can be.
shit. I think it was like his leg that got amputated got infected or something like that.
It
Fucking
is
awful.
my job to run a global company. But within my job, what still gives me the most satisfaction is seeing someone pick up a controller and finding surprise and delight. What touches their heart still touches my heart. Thank you very much.
He's like, I gotta take this with me. Oh shit.
Now, what Mr. Wada talked about are
Who the
new
fuck is this?
experiences for our next Nintendo console. But let's
Who's
spend a
this
couple
business
minutes
fuck? I don't
want
wanna talk to him.
Console experiences coming this year. GameCube is now sold through to more than 10 million homes in North America alone.
Oh crap.
And they're enjoying a library of games that numbers more than 400, with another 60 new titles coming in 2005. Now, our approach has been consistent. Satisfy the core player and satisfy the casual player. We do that with exclusive content and by effectively leveraging the industry's greatest group of game franchises. So here's a quick tour of what's just ahead. In Battalion Wars for GameCube, we've combined action, strategy, warfare, and third-person shooting in a novel way. You must save the world.
Oh, I forgot about
through nearly
Battalion
20
Wars.
missions. But guiding the troops has never been easier. By seamlessly blending action-oriented gameplay with
I
real-time
remember I bought this
strategy,
game on the Wii. I thought it was a
Battalion
big
Wars
piece of
lets you
shit.
command entire squads at the touch of a button. Slip behind the wheel of a powerful tank, a helicopter, or a fighter jet. Or show your foes the business end of a bazooka, a flamethrower, or a rocket launcher. Whatever your strategy, you've never experienced battlefield action like this before.
Hey.
Now, Pokemon returns to GameCube in a major way, with the impending launch of Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness.
Ooh.
This game embarks on a whole new adventure, a full-fledged RPG. A dark and sinister plot sets a serious tone for this mega adventure. But that's just as it should be, because Pokemon is serious business, with over 140 million units sold worldwide, and the recent release
Hi,
of
CJ.
Pokemon Emerald heading straight to the top of the sales charts. Players can look forward to bringing their Emerald and other Game Boy Advance battles to the big screen in 3D by connecting to Pokemon XD when it launches in October.
This October, I'm pumped.
Capcom is delivering a game that developer Hiroyuki Kobayashi describes simply as blood, swearing, and mayhem. Killer 7 is
I actually never
unquestionably
played
unique
Killer
and
7.
mind-blowing. A storyline revolving around
What am I talking about? It's in the
character with
future.
7 personalities embedded in a graphical presentation that achieves the developer's dream of creating a work of postmodern art. And this year, we're not reducing the workload for the hardest working guy in the video game industry, Mario. Fresh from his starring performances on the golf links and the tennis court, Mario's taking on 4 new leading roles. First, he'll grab a glove and step onto the diamond in Mario Baseball.
Hey.
And pitching with
Hey, that's a
multiplayer
not
elements
final
for
logo.
competitors.
I think the logo changes before launch.
Signature Mario action also moves on to the soccer pitch in Super Mario Strikers, where everything from
Ooh.
his iconic shells to the roving chain chomps make this game of soccer unlike anything before. And Super Mario Strikers also
I would
features
guts.
4-player
I'm gonna
action.
cook so hard in Mario Baseball. You better pray there's no online in that.
Well,
I'll
with
meet
all
you
these
on
workouts,
Wi-Fi.
Of course, nobody deserves a party more than Mario. So that's what we're giving him in Mario Party 7. What makes this game different from its predecessors is not just the more than 80 new mini-games, but a simultaneous 8-player mode, new uses for the microphone, and a couple of new playable characters. And of course, when that party's winding down, Mario can still dance the night away as he makes his premiere in Dance Dance.
Whoa.
Dance Dance Revolution for Mario Mix. This franchise gets a brand new look with the characters and the backgrounds you know so well from Mario's universe. All told, this will be a banner year for Nintendo GameCube, so take a look.
Oh shit, gameplay? Bro, what? Okay. Is that Path of Radiance? Bro, technical difficulties? Show me Mario Baseball. Yo, Batman? Yo, Black Lugia. Willy Wonka, what the fuck? What the hell is why did they put this here? Why they sneak this in? Yo, Donkey Konga? Oh, they must have muted the audio because it was copywritten. And these pricks want money. Show Mario Baseball. What the hell? Oh, shit. A One Piece game on GameCube? Oh my god, this is a banger fucking montage. Oh, shit. Yo, Dave Booker T? Holy hell, I forgot about this game. Yo, every racing game ever? This is wild. Yo, Shadow? Oh, finally. Finally some good food. That's all they show for Mario Baseball? I love the GameCube. Micah, they talked a lot, but mainly there's a new Mario Baseball.
For last.
There's a new
Once
Pokemon
again,
XD.
Link is ready to storm into the game world. No doubt he is part of your own personal game history and part of your gamer's soul. Now, over the years, he has changed his appearance, but he has never changed his nature. Today, prepare to see Link as you've never seen him before.
New Zelda, new Zelda. What the fuck? Should I refresh? Should I refresh? What is happening? This is a crunchy trailer. Oh my god, it looks like Shadow of the Colossus. Oh my god, this is dark as hell. It looks like Steamboat Willie. It's like a nightmare. What the hell? He turns into a wolf? I love dogs. Hey, is that Invader Zim? What the fuck is he doing here? This looks good. I'm pumped. I wonder if that's going to be cross-gen.
Please welcome the producer of the Zelda series and the director of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, Mr. Eiji Aonuma.
Thank you. Since you like the video, I have a present for you. Cha-da-da-da.
What the hell?
See that? Yeah. You will receive the video on the Nintendo DS card. Can you pick up your press kit?
I want a Zelda video for my DS in the press kit.
Please enjoy it.
How much does that go
Thank you
for?
again.
That's what he came here to announce? That the shithead nerds?
As we said at the outset, it's about exploring. This year, not just Zelda, but wireless Mario Kart, Nintendogs, and a slick new way to show off your portable passion. Then, beyond this year, a revolution awaits. We look forward to seeing you on the show floor tomorrow, and be prepared to let your right brain run wild. Thank you.
Guess how much that Nintendo DS press kit thing goes for on eBay? Guess. Take a big fucking guess. A little dingy DS cartridge that plays a 3-minute trailer. Should we buy it? Should we buy it? Should I buy it with my money? $7,000. And with $15 shipping. That's so crazy. You want to know what I saw when I was loading up this trailer? Just because, well, hold on, let's just wrap it up. Wrap it up, Reggie. All right, thank you, Reggie. Thank you very much. When I was loading that up, I was going down a bit of a rabbit hole before I started the stream. Overall, I think this was like 2000 and like the mid 90s to 2007. E3 was still kind of figuring out what it was and how it should position their presentations, because it was all a lot of fucking charts and data and yapping. It took them like 15 years for them to fucking realize all we want to see is game trailers, you know? So, I mean, I would give this show probably like a 6 or a 7. They mentioned Smash. They confirmed a new Smash game, so we are getting a new Smash. But look at these pictures, bro. Look at these raw fucking pictures. Look at this shit. Look at the vibe. Oh my god, the GameCube key. Oh wait, these are DS kiosks. And look at these renders. Look at them. Look at the Wario dash attack. Bro, the DK Bongo, the DK Bongo demo stations. This is the Donkey Konga 2 sweat corner. all Zelda stuff. Nintendo. Oh, the relaunch of Nintendo Power. There's a Pokemon section. Maybe that was XD. Odama, Mario Party 7, fucking David Ortiz, Battalion Wars. Yo, DDR Mario mix. Yeah, it was an XD Gale of Darkness. Yo, 4Kids had a booth? This is hot. Bro, I would love to have gone to something like this, you know? Imagine how cool this must have been back then. Ew, what the fuck is that? That's scary. Oh my goodness. Bro, a Game Boy Micro in hand Game Boy Micro. Bro, I can't believe they pushed this much for Donkey Konga 2. Damn. When the internet was so primitive, right? Like something like this just seems so impossible back then, you know? It's crazy to me that this was like I was like 12, you know, when this was a thing. Yo, a non-final logo for NSMB. Yo, Miyamoto at the Nintendog station. Oh, this is cool. Maybe it was like a mystery gift. Bro, selling merch? Oh, I love the fucking Hoenn art, bro. Hoenn art with a little bit of Johto art. Kind of cool, right? They got the diagrams on deck. Damn. An indigo wave bird? Is that what that is? Is that rare? Bro, what a vibe. What an insane vibe. So goddamn cool. Alright, well, that was E3 2005. I plan on doing like a couple more of these at least in the build up to the Switch 2 presentation next week. But I'm traveling to Vegas next Tuesday. So one, I won't be here the day before, but I might be streaming. I might stream just the Switch 2 Direct from Vegas, I guess. But maybe tomorrow we'll watch 2006. I do want to watch like some major years. I want to watch 14 or 13, 14 or 15. Maybe like 2000, maybe 2007, 8. And then 2009, 10, 11 is what is like the dark ages for Nintendo. That's when it becomes just fucking Berthas and shit. Fucking Wii waggle flaggle games. And fucking Daddy's Adventure 6 in the jungle with the motion controls just drive me fucking crazy. I want to shoot myself. And like one good game announcement throughout the entire thing. So we'll do that later in the week. But for now, we're going to pivot away from this. This was fun as mid as the presentation was. And we're going to play Final Fantasy Shitballs. Probably for like at least probably like about an hour, and then I'll go to sleep. So, get ready for fucking shit. Yeah, call it iconic if you want, Magma. We all know what it really was. It was just a big shit juice. It was visual shit juice from my eyes.
Follow on, Shoop, yes?